Well, Lata, thank you very much for those details. Meanwhile, Indusind Bank's fourth quarter net profit jumped a staggering 21%, but that number, however, fell shy of expectations. But its slippages at 634 crore rupees was a cause for some worry. Well, on to an exclusive now. And talking of Yes Bank and Indusind Bank, which did announce results today, as Lata was pointing out. Well, in the results today, they had to provide for higher provisioning as far as the exposure to JP associates are concerned. Ritu Singh joins in with all the details. So, Ritu, this extra provisioning that RBI diktat mentions could also crop up in the results of some of the other banks who've lent to JP.
Absolutely, Ron. In fact, let me clarify that both the companies said that there was a particular account. They did not name the company, but we understand from our sources that could be Jayaprakash Associates. And why both the banks are bullish on recovery is happening within the time period of 1 month is because they expect that Jayaprakash Associates cement deal with Ultratech to close after a lag of almost 1 year or so in 1 month's time, and therefore some recovery to happen by then. But that said, yes, we understand that the Reserve Bank of India has raised some concerns as far as Jayaprakash Associates over 30,000 crores of loans to 40 banks is concerned. The lead banker there is ICICI Bank with a bulk of the exposure, in fact over 13,000 as of a few years back, which we understand would have increased now, is a problem area really, because there has been constant stress in the account. Jayaprakash Associate, remember, was included in the original asset quality review by the Reserve Bank of India, but subsequently removed when the banks made a representation saying that the company was able to repay them and therefore they should not be included in the AQR. But now, of course, given that that deal is far from concluded and there's been consistently, last-minute payments on behalf of Jayaprakash Associates, RBI has come forward and asked banks to make a 25% provision, which two of the banks that you named have already done. Now, whether or not banks like ICICI Bank and Axis Bank that have significant exposures to Jayaprakash have already prudently done that earlier is something that remains to be seen. But if not, Q4 numbers, which will be announced by these banks, could hold some big negative surprises.
Well, here's the latest now on Deal Street.